First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the official bank and premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, including personal banking, online banking, business banking, savings accounts, loans, CDs, and IRAs. Stop by First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, located at 1460 West Kaiser in Osceola, and see Bank President Greg Grease and Teller Supervisor Taylor Lucius for all your banking needs. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, member FDIC.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation. Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with the equal opportunity to be successful. The Osceola School District is committed to providing an equal opportunity in its educational programs that assure each student of attaining the level of knowledge, skills, ideas, values, and attitudes necessary to achieve the greatest personal development possible. The Osceola School District says, Go Seminoles! Fiskcase Corporation wishes the Seminoles the best of luck this season. Fiskcase is now hiring for production, engineering, and maintenance positions. Benefits include, but not limited to, medical, dental, and vision insurance, vacation time, and 401k contributions. Fiskcase has excellent compensation and training programs for advancement. You can apply on Indeed or call 870-563-3541. Become essential with Fiskcase. Fiskcase is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation. Gary's Pizza, owned by Gary and Billy Ann Hugel, is located at 1275 West Kaiser in Osceola and has been making pizzas since 1984. With over 3 decades of experience, you can taste the difference experience makes. Gary specializes in create your own specialty pizzas, wings and things, sandwiches, calzones, nice variety of starters, and dessert options. Don't forget, Gary's also has shaved ice with over 40 flavors. You can dine in, carry out, or get delivery by calling 870-563-0808. Gary's Pizza is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation.
Ed Harshman and Harshman Rentals, located at 202 West Johnson in Osceola, can meet all of your residential and storage rental needs. Harshman's has apartments and housing located throughout Osceola and Mississippi County, both furnished and unfurnished, available for rent. You can contact Harshman Rentals at 870-563-3694. Ed Harshman and Harshman Rentals are a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation.
The Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is located at 1100 West Kaiser in Osceola and can be reached at 563-5700. The Sandbar Grill is a family-owned restaurant established in 2007. Sandbar Grill features certified Angus steaks, seafood, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Owners Harry and Jeanette Keats are lifelong Osceola residents and welcome everyone with a smile. Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. The Willis Clinic is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation. Medical Director Dr. Sharita Willis is wishing the Seminoles a safe and successful season on the field. The Willis Clinic is located at 616 West Lee, and their hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Willis Clinic can be reached at 870-563-2545. The Willis Clinic is serving your total health care needs. The Willis Clinic is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
Joe Harris Jr. is a proud supporter of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Joe Harris Jr. is running for mayor for the city of Osceola in 2022. Joe says together we can rebuild our downtown, create more options for our children, expand activities for our seniors, support our industries and small businesses, and have a cleaner, safer, and better Osceola. Let's make Osceola the ideal place to live, work, and play again. Joe Harris Jr. for Mayor is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Mi Pueblo Authentic Mexican Restaurant is located at 1720 West Kaiser in Osceola. At Mi Pueblo, you can experience the finest Mexican food there is. Mi Pueblo is open 10:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily and is available for dine-in or carry-out. You can contact Mi Pueblo at 870-563-8292. Owner Jose Marquez is an Osceola Seminole alumni and wishes the Osceola Seminoles good luck on the season. Mi Pueblo is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Farm Bureau Insurance Grant Barnett Agent is a proud supporter of Osceola Seminole Athletics. You can call Grant for all your auto, home, and life insurance needs. Farm Bureau also does financing through Farm Bureau Bank. Farm Bureau is located at 3125 West Kaiser in Osceola, and you can reach Grant at 870-563-6561 or 870-316-4212. Farm Bureau Insurance Grant Barnett Agent is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation.
And good evening, Seminole fans, and welcome to another edition of Osceola Seminole Football. Folks, football is back here in Osceola tonight. The Seminoles will play the Nettleton Raiders in a benefit game. This is a lot of people call it a scrimmage game. They call it different things, but this is what they call a benefit game. This is a game that just kind of lets you know kind of where you're at on both teams. You're going to see a lot of kids get to play here tonight. Coaches want to see kind of where you're at on offense, defense, what you need to improve on before you get going here. And I'm just glad to be able to say that we are back here on the Seminole Nation for another season of Osceola Seminole football. My name is Michael Eflin. I am the voice of the Seminoles, along with my son Gage Eflin doing all the technical work here, camera work. We appreciate him being here. Folks, let's talk a little bit about the Nettleton High School Raiders. They are the 5A East defending champions last year, 11-1 on the season. The only loss was in the playoffs, went undefeated in regular season last year. They are coached by Stephen Hampton, 61-35 at Nettleton High School. His assistant coaches are Clint Wilson, Alan Johnson, Ethan Gassaway, Brian Lovins, Blake Tennyson, and Taylor House. Folks, looking at this team here from Nettleton, they are big. They got a lot of kids, but they're a 5A school. You should have a lot of kids like that when you're coming from a town that's taken from Jonesboro and that area. So they're going to be a lot of kids on that squad over there. We're going to have a lot of kids on our squad, on our side, so it looks to be a good matchup here tonight. We just don't want any injuries. You want everybody to just kind of feel their way in and see what's going on with your team here tonight. For your Osceola Seminoles, they are coached by Jamie Carter, 6-4 in 2021. Finished third in the conference behind Hoxie and Manila, and made it to the playoffs last year, lost to Center Point in the first round. Not the outcome that Coach Carter wanted on the season. We had a good interview that you can see on our Seminole Nation Facebook page and our YouTube page. He's very optimistic about this year. Got some new coaches on the staff and going to be young in a lot of places. So we'll see how that works out. Anytime that you lose an all-state player and Don Taven Littleton at quarterback, you're going to see T.J. Bell get his chance here, and you saw him finish up last year. Very capable, very good football player. He's going to take over at quarterback. When you lose some of them big names like that there, Anthony Harris Jr. last year, Kamarian Brooks, when you lose kids like that right there, you're going to have to replace them. Next man up, and Coach Carter is very optimistic about this team. He looks forward to coaching this team. He says year 3, they're able to get where they want to be now. The coaches are coaching a lot more. He's able to evaluate and make the suggestions just like a head coach should. So he's very optimistic about this football program this year. Folks, again, this is the benefit game here on the Seminole Nation. Without sponsors, this does not happen. First and foremost, our premier sponsor, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas. They are the ones that got this thing started years ago. They have been with us every year, and we appreciate them so much for their sponsorship. Also, Bugmobile Pest Control, Roller Swift Funeral Home, Gary's Pizza, the Small Town Company, Joe Harris Jr. for Osceola Mayor, the Willis Clinic, the Osceola School District, Farm Bureau Insurance, Ed Harshman and Harshman Reynolds, Fiskcase, Me Pueblo, and the Sandbar Grill. We appreciate them so much for their sponsorship, folks. And if you want to sponsor, you can send me a message. I'll get with you on that and tell you how you can do that. It's still early on, so if you want to sponsor, you want your business, or if you're political, want to get that on here, we'll take anything like that. We appreciate it so much because folks, that's how we are able to come each and every Friday night, which except for the night on the Tuesday nights on the benefit game, but each and every Friday night, that's how we're able to bring you this action here. Looking at the schedule, folks, we're going to have a little different kind of schedule this year. We're going to play week 0. And what that means is we're going to play the very beginning of the season. We're used to you played week 1, week 2, week 3. Well, now a lot of teams are getting to play week 0. Then they play week 1, week 2, and taking week 3 off. We're used to you take the first week off. Just kind of a little different format. It gets you a little healthy, let you know where you're at first 3 games. Because as you know, the first 3 games of the season is nothing more than you getting to see what you have got going on, and it's tune up for your conference schedule. But on August 26th, we'll play the Newport Greyhounds here at Seminoles Stadium. That's our first non-conference game. Newport's going to have a new coach this year. Coach Hinesley moves on to Brooklyn. And so they're going to have a new coach leading the Greyhounds. But I talked with David Black. David Black is the voice of the Newport Greyhounds, and he is optimistic. He is very excited about Newport football. They'll be over here with us on that Friday night. So I look forward to playing Newport here at Osceola on August 26th. The other 2 non-conference games will be September the 2nd at Blytheville. Big matchup there with the Blytheville Chickasaws. And then we finish out our non-conference schedule going to Gosnell. That's on September the 9th. So Newport, Blytheville, and then Gosnell. And then we have a bye week on September the 16th. That's a week we're going to be off. And then we start our conference schedule, folks. Play on September the 23rd here at Corning. September the 30th here against Piggott. On October the 7th, we go to Palestine Wheatley. And then we have another bye week on 10-14. And, folks, that's due to Harrisburg moving up from 3A to 4A. And they didn't replace Harrisburg in 3A. So we'll have one game where we'll have to have a bye. On October 21st, we got Walnut Ridge here at Osceola. That is homecoming. Homecoming on October the 21st. Then we have our last home game on October the 28th, which is Hoxie. That will be senior night. And then we finish the season November 4th over at Manila. So, big schedule this year for your Osceola Seminoles. Again, Coach Jamie Carter is very happy and ready to get this season going. Year 3 under his belt. And, folks, we're just glad to be back here on the Seminole Nation on our Facebook page and YouTube. Want you real quick, if you're on Facebook, please hit that like button and share this feed if you will. And if you're on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel. We're getting close to 1,000 there. And, hey, I know some of y'all say 1,000. Well, that ain't nothing because there's a YouTubers got 100,000. Folks, we're just a streaming company that's trying to get the Osceola Seminoles out to the world. We've got a lot of alumni that watch us from all over the country, and we appreciate that. I get messages from them all the time, and it's such a blessing for us to be able to do this. And, hit the subscribe button if you're on YouTube. Drop us a line. We'll try to give you a shout-out as we go along here. Man, I'm just so proud to have football back, especially Osceola Seminole football on Friday nights, and then the Arkansas Razorbacks on Saturday. So just going to be a good year. I really believe Coach Carter and them is going to have a pretty good football team. Again, they're going to be young. They're going to have to find some players in certain areas. Just going to be it's going to be a learning process in a lot of areas. But hey, you got to find your rhythm. You got to get in the groove. It's going to take some time to do that. As long as we're rolling by conference schedule, folks, that's all we can ask for. Don't get me wrong. We want to win every game. That's what you want to do. We want to win every game. But I'm going to tell you something. If you can be rolling by the time that we are hitting the conference schedule, that's what we want. So by September the 23rd, we need to have it figured out. That way, it's all about seeding then. So, got a lot of people watching us here tonight. We appreciate it. Eric Carpenter asked why a 5A school is playing a 3A. Hey, you know, a lot of times, Eric, what they do, this is a scrimmage game. So, you know, a little 3A school plays a 5A school, and it just kind of sees where you're going to, you know, size them up, where they're going to be at. If you can play very good against a 5A team, especially this team here that went undefeated in conference last year, let you know a little bit about your football team. So it's just a scrimmage game, but it kind of gives you a little idea of where you're at. David Gans watching from Jonesboro. Good to have you on here, David. My daughter, Allie Eflin, we got her moved into Fayetteville to the University of Arkansas last week, and she is watching. She sent me a message. Says, go Seminoles all the way from Fayetteville, Arkansas. So I see Don Taven Littleton's on here. He says, let's go Seminoles. He is at college, folks. Living the dream, Don Taven. You just hang in there, buddy. Work hard, and we're going to be rooting for you. Always a Seminole. Remember that. Captains for Osceola, Skylar Young, number 9. Also number 6, T.J. Bell. And number 7, Draylon Heyman. Also want to welcome the people who's going to be watching us tonight from Nettleton. Hey, folks, we're going to call the game right down the middle. We got love for everybody. So good to have you on here from Nettleton. And good luck on your season as well. Landon Thomas with the mighty Manila Lions is watching over from Manila. One of them guys that do an excellent job over there, him and Scott. Excellent job with the mighty Manila Lions live stream. Osceola's won the toss. They're going to defer to the second half, so that's going to put our defense on the field. And Nettleton will have the ball on offense first. Coach Tracus Donaldson says, go Noles. Hey, Coach D, we miss you, buddy. Good luck to you on your season. I know you're getting ready for a big season. Good luck to you, and we miss you down here. Keith Wright says he's watching from St. Charles, Missouri. Keith, good to have you, buddy. Glad you got the Seminoles on up in Missouri. We were up in St. Louis last Friday night, caught the Cardinal game. So we were up in Missouri ourselves. Holly Springs, Mississippi, Miss Felicia Houston is watching us. Ashanti Houston is watching us from Holly Springs, Mississippi. Chris Randall says go Seminoles from Searcy, Arkansas. Texarkana, Texas, Debbie Carr. Awesome. Glad to have y'all on here from Texas. There's Byron Person Sr. He's a loyal follower from Osceola's kids. Went and played down around Warren and Bo Hembry country, and great to have you on here, Byron. Luther Whitfield says go Seminoles. Good to have all of y'all watching here tonight. We're fixing to get ready to roll here. Keandre Pope's going to be deep for Nettleton. Number 13, Cordarius Thompson. And kicking for Osceola will be Logan Slayton. And, folks, good to have Logan Slayton back. As you know, he hurt his leg and knee last year, was out for the year. Does an excellent job kicking. And so great to have Logan back here. Line drive kicks will be taken about the 9-yard line. He's across the 20. Pope's at the 25, trying to find a seam. He's got a seam up the middle of the field. It's going to be hit right about the 35-yard line. It's going to fall down at about the, let's see here, about the 37, 38-yard line. We'll wait for him to mark the spot. 39-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Nettleton Raiders. Not a bad return there for Pope. Quarterback will be number 18, Maddox Hampton. He's a sophomore, 10th grader. He's going to take the snap, going to give it to the running back. Across the 40, hit and brought down at about the 42-yard line. Harris Manning in there on that one. And, hey, Harris Manning's one of them youngsters we're talking about. Gain of 3 yards, 2nd and 7 for the Raiders. Shotgun formation one more time. They have changed quarterbacks. Now the quarterback's going to look to run. This is going to be their runner. He's hit. Going to be good positive yardage up to the 50-yard line. A host of Seminoles. They're still driving them feet. Helmets come off, so the play will be dead. right at about the 49-yard line of Osceola, but that's going to be a gain of about 8-9 yards. Be a first down, 1st and 10 for the Nettleton Raiders. That time, folks, it just had a head of steam and just kept pushing that pile and got enough for the first down. First time tonight that the Raiders are in Osceola territory. 8:30 left in this first quarter. 0-0 is your score. Shotgun formation. They're going to change quarterbacks back to original quarterback. He's going to hand the football off. Good positive yardage across the about the 46, up to about the 46-yard line. Great job there of stacking that play up for the Seminoles. Host the Seminoles on that tackle there. Jeremiah Jacobs is one of the ones that hit him first. 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7 one more time. Hampton is your quarterback. Shotgun formation. He's got, looks like Braylon King to his right. Now Braylon King's coming in motion there. He's going to fake. Now here comes the quarterback keeper. He's going to get close to the first down, but he's hit hard by number 15 for Osceola. That's Jeremiah Jacobs. Going to bring 3rd down and about 3 for the Raiders. Ball sitting right outside the 42-yard line of Osceola. Quarterback's going to keep it one more time. He's going to get across the 40. Down to about the 38-yard line. Nothing for another first down. Ball is going to be sitting right at the 38-yard line of Osceola. Shotgun formation. About a 4-wide receiver set. There's a snap. Nothing fancy. Just hands it to the running back. Great positive yardage across the 25 down almost to the 23-yard line. That's number 1, Keandre Pope. And had a lot of room there. 23-yard line of Osceola, 1st and 10 for the Raiders. They're right back to the line of scrimmage. Pope's going to have it one more time. This time he's hit right at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be thrown for a loss.
Yeah,
17, John Miles is one of the ones that's back there. Also one of the big linemen, showing 33. I'm going to check the number. We're going to check the number. 1-yard loss. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout. Osceola's going to take a timeout. We'll take it back with them. We're back after a word from our sponsors.
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the official bank and premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, including personal banking, online banking, business banking, savings accounts, loans, CDs, and IRAs. Stop by First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, located at 1460 West Kaiser in Osceola, and see Bank President Greg Reese and Teller Supervisor Taylor Lucius for all your banking needs. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, member FDIC.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the...
And we are back, Seminole fans. 6:55 left in the first quarter. 2nd and 11 for the Raiders. We check that number. 33 will be Terrence Marshall for Osceola. And he's been on a lot of plays. We just couldn't figure out which lineman it was because of the number here. But we've got that figured out, fixed. And we'll make sure we give credit where credit is due. Shotgun formation, pistol formation. There's a snap. Quarterback now is going to look to throw. Going to throw the little screen pass, and it's incomplete. Good job there by number 12, Zayden Buchanan. He saw the running back kind of ease out in the flat, and he kind of just stayed at home. And they had to throw over the top of him, and it was incomplete. It's a good job by our defense there. It's called bend, don't break, folks. Just bend, don't break. You don't have to stop every time, but you just cannot break on defense. 3rd and 11, big down here. And Osceola's going to jump off sides. Be a 5-yard penalty. That's a costly mistake. 3rd and 11 is going to turn into 3rd and about 6. Maddox Hampton, sophomore, is the quarterback. He's going to be out in the backfield now by himself. 5 wide receivers set. Still got to spy this quarterback here. He'll try to run if you'll let him. And there is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. Now he's flushed to the left. Trying to get outside. Flags everywhere. Incomplete pass intended for number 3, Braylon King. But we're going to have, see what this flag's for here.
Pass falls incomplete. Flag on the play.
Holding against the Nettleton Raiders.
Holding against the Raiders.
Should be a 10-yard penalty from the spot, I believe. Yep. Going to bring it back to about the 43-yard line. I'm sorry, sorry about that. About the 38-yard line. It's going to bring up third down, third and long for the Nettleton Raiders. Trying to make sure everything's set before we go here tonight. Great crowd here. Seminole fans have showed up. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw and going to throw inside to number 5. He's going to fall down. That's Curtis Smith. Little underneath route. Worked. He just could not keep his footing. But, I mean, he looked up there and saw them linebackers, and he lost his footing. Fourth down. Got to stay on sides here. 4 wide receivers set. That's what they try to do is draw us off sides. Now he's going to look to the sideline. He may punt. Backing up to punt formation. There's a snap. It is going to be a punt. Let's see. Going to go into the end zone. Be a touchback, and Osceola had the ball first and 10. So, hey, bend don't break, folks. Exactly what we talked about.
Punt goes into the end zone for a touchback.
Nettleton had some good success with running the football. Not very much good success with throwing the football. But what Osceola did is they figured out some of that running, some of them schemes, some of them blocking patterns, got in there and stopped them, and hey, Seminoles get the ball. Good job on defense for your Osceola Seminoles. First and 10 on the 20-yard line. First time for the Seminoles on offense this year, folks. They're going to be led out by number 6, T.J. Bell. He's a senior quarterback. Great talent. He's got Skylar Young as his lone running back. 4 wide receivers set. Here we go. There's a snap. Young's going to get it on the carry. He's across the 20, up to the 25. He's a bull, folks. I'm telling you, Skylar Young is going to be a load to hold on to this year. All the way up to about the 28-yard line. That's an 8-yard gain. Going to bring up 2nd and 2. We got an injured Raider on the field. Folks, let me just go back. Skylar Young is one of them backs you saw last year. You know, when he got the football, he was a bull. I'm talking about he's hard to bring down. He's got good speed. Don't get me wrong. He can take off if he needs to, but he does not mind contact. He does not mind contact. I'm going to tell you right now. Heck of a ball player. He's going to have to carry a load at running back this year, and he will. As long as we can get some blocking, he's going to have great success, folks. Great success. T.J. Bell talking about our quarterback, folks. I've known his daddy forever. They coached him when we were at Pee Wee down in Osceola, at Osceola Parks and Recreation. They won a Super Bowl. I mean, they're just the kids has got the niche for being a football player, and he is a good quarterback. He's going to do very well at quarterback. You saw when he came in, he had to take over for Don Littleton last year, and he did very well. Almost led us to a win over Hoxie at Hoxie. Brought us back when we were down, and so this kid's going to have to step up, and they will. The injured Raider is number 10, Tyler Craig. He's a linebacker, sophomore. Pretty good-sized kid. He's going to walk off under his own weight there, and that's good stuff. Good stuff. Seminoles going to come back on the field here. 2nd and 2. Shotgun formation. One running back in the backfield. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Now he's going to roll to his right, gets his feet set, throws it up in the middle of the field, and it's going to be intercepted. Intercepted by number 12, Miles Williams. And he's running down the right sideline. He's going to go out of bounds at about the 27-yard line.
Intercepted.
And that's going to turn the ball over. So we're going to have to ask this defense one more time to come out on the field and try to keep them out of the end zone, folks. And that time just kind of threw it in an area where there was 2 wide receivers for Osceola. There was 2 defenders. There was 4 people in that area that he threw that ball into. Kind of lofted a little bit. The defender did a good job of getting underneath it, picking it off, and big turnover there. Shotgun formation for the Raiders. There's a snap. Gives it to Pope. He's going to be hit right at the 25-yard line, down to about the 24-yard line. That's Taylon Hooks on the stop there for the Seminoles. Gain of about 2 yards, 2nd and 8. One more time, the Raiders are right back to the line of scrimmage. .423 left in this first quarter. 0-0 is your score. There is a snap. Gives it to the Pope one more time. He's across the 20, across the 15, across the 10. Going to go down to the 9-yard line. That's going to be first and goal. First and goal for the Nettleton Raiders. Found a hole that time right up the middle. And the Raiders are not going to let you sleep. They're right back to the line of scrimmage. I mean, rest. They're just not going to let you do it. And Osceola's going to take a timeout. Osceola's going to take a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout with them. Back after a word from our sponsors.
The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with an equal opportunity to be successful. The Osceola School District is committed to providing an equal opportunity in its educational programs that assure each student of attaining the level of knowledge, skills, ideas, values, and attitudes necessary to achieve the greatest personal development possible. The Osceola School District says, Go Seminoles!
Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
And we are back. 3:59 left in the first quarter. 0-0 is your score. First and goal for the Raiders at the 9-yard line. Smith's going to be your quarterback. He's going to run right up the middle to 5, dances into the end zone. That's a 9-yard touchdown run by number 5, Curtis Smith.
Number 5, Curtis Smith is in for the Nettleton Raiders touchdown.
Nettleton will attempt the extra point. Joseph Newhung will attempt the extra point. There is a snap. Hold down, the kick is up, and it is good. 3:52 left here in the first quarter. Nettleton 7, Osceola 0. We'll be back in just a minute.
Fiskcase Corporation wishes the Seminoles the best of luck this season. Fiskcase is now hiring for production, engineering, and maintenance positions. Benefits include, but not limited to, medical, dental, and vision insurance, vacation time, and 401k contributions. Fiskcase has excellent compensation and training programs for advancement. You can apply on Indeed or call 870-563-3541. Become essential with Fiskcase. Fiskcase is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation. Gary's Pizza, owned by Gary and Billy Ann Hugel, is located at 1275 West Kaiser in Osceola and has been making pizzas since 1984. With over 3 decades of experience, you can taste the difference experience makes. Gary specializes in create your own specialty pizzas, wings and things, sandwiches, calzones, nice variety of starters, and dessert options. Don't forget, Gary's also has shaved ice with over 40 flavors. You can dine in, carry out, or get delivery by calling 870-563-0808. Gary's Pizza is a proud supporter of the Seminole.
And we are back. 7-0 Nettleton on a 9-yard touchdown run by number 5, Curtis Smith. Extra point was good. 3:52 left in the first. 7-0 Nettleton. Back deep for Osceola to receive here is number 10, Aiden Heyman. And it looks like Trying to get everybody set here. Kickoff for Nettleton will be number 11, Antonio Alvarez. High end over end kick, short. Got to come up and get it at the 15, 20. Trying to find a hole. There's a hole, 25, 30. And a nice return there for Osceola. Draylon Heyman there. Good job by Draylon. Hey, he was found the hole, just couldn't get all the way through it. He gets through it, maybe he's still running. Just a good job there on special teams. Osceola's going to have to. They're going to have to respond here. Did a good job on defense there at the very beginning. Stopped when we get the ball back. We make a turnover, interception that led to the 9-yard touchdown run. So Seminoles got to respond here. No need to panic. Playing with this team. Just got to keep playing. TJ Bell is your quarterback. Four wide receiver set this time. One man comes into motion. And we've got a whistle. False start against your Osceola Seminoles. That'll be 5-yard penalty. 1st and 15. Back to the 24-yard line. Take a deep breath here and keep playing. Shotgun formation one more time. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to keep it. Flush in the backfield. Cross the 25. Cross the 30. Good run there by TJ Bell up to the 34-yard line. And, hey, just good athleticism there. Like number 51, Keon Stallings makes the tackle for the Raiders. Him at number 63, that's Cam Phillips. Second down at about 4. Good run there by your quarterback. Very manageable here. One man in motion. There's a snap, a little high. Gonna give it to the running back. He's across the 35, across the 40, and down to about the 41-yard line. That is Skylar Young. And that's enough for a first down, folks, and that's exactly the way you respond. You know, you get the ball back, you have a false start. You don't get your head down, you just come on back, and you march the ball down the field. Good job there by Skylar Young. And the Seminoles will have 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Play coming in from the sideline, 10 on the play clock. Shotgun formation, 2 running backs this time, flank the quarterback. One comes into motion, there's a snap. Quarterback's going to keep it, across the 40. Stumbles down to about the 41, 42-yard line. We've got a flag on the play. Face mask against Nettleton. Happening at about the 40-yard line. They're going to mark that off. 15 yards, goes across the 50, a bit to 45-yard line of Nettleton. That's the first time Osceola's been in enemy territory all night, so that's a good job. After the face mask penalty, be 1st and 10 for Osceola again at the 45-yard line of Nettleton. Shotgun formation one more time. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look. He's got to run. He's across the 40. Stumbles down to about the 35 to about the 34-yard line. That's going to be another first down. About 11-yard gain by your quarterback, T.J. Bell. And that time, folks, what happened was one of the linemen from Nettleton just gets loose, and he flushes T.J. out, and T.J. just runs down the field. And we're going to have an injury, folks, on the field. We're going to zone out on that. We do not want to show it. I don't know how bad it is, but they are calling for somebody on the sideline to come over. So we're gonna hope this young man is okay. But hey, folks, again, great to have football back here on the Seminole Nation Facebook page and YouTube page. Thanks, everybody, for watching here tonight. You got good viewers going on right now. What a crowd. What a crowd we got here in Seminoles Stadium. Great to have everybody out tonight. What a night for football, folks. You know, it's been 100 degrees, 99 degrees, 98 degrees. Well, today the cold front come through. I call it a cold front because it is nice, very nice. And I think we're going to get some rain tonight, rain tomorrow, and it's going to get about 70-something tomorrow. So, man, tell you what, it's almost time for football. I'm not going to say it's not going to warm back up because it always does. Arkansas weather, you know, it's wild, but it's something else, I tell you. They're going to help this young man off the field, folks. He's moving around and everything. I think it's more of a leg injury. I'm not for sure of the number. We won't call it until we know for sure who it is, but I think we got a leg injury is what we've got. You don't ever want to see a young man get hurt, I mean, at all, especially in a preseason game. They've worked so hard during the summer, folks. They've worked so hard during the summer of getting stuff ready to go and being ready to play, and then they had off-season started, and everybody's so geared up, so ready for this ball game here tonight. They want to play football, and you hate to see anybody have an injury on the first game. Hopefully it won't be too bad, folks. I really don't know. I know they got a cart on the field, so they're going to help him off. That tells me that he's probably not going to be able to walk off the field. But nevertheless, I did see the young man moving around. I don't think it's got anything to do with his head or anything like that. I think it's a leg injury. And out of precaution, I see they're putting the wrap around it. That's to keep it stabilized. And they don't want it moved. So that tells me that it could be a possible fracture, possible break. I say that because usually when they put them airsoft casks on, that's usually what they're thinking it is you've got either a fracture or possible break in a leg. So let's pray it's not too bad. You want this young man to be able to come back and play. We don't know exactly who it is right now, but we'll pray for this young man and hope everything goes okay for him. Folks, again, don't forget, if you're on Facebook, please hit that like button, share our page. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. Please subscribe to our channel. All we want to do, folks, is we want to bring you Osceola Seminole football to the world. That's what we want to do. It's nothing about glory. It's nothing about any of that stuff. It's about bringing you Seminole football to the world. Just trying to see if they're gonna have an ambulance come or if they're just going to go ahead and try to help him off the field. Hate to break away here because I don't know how long they're going to be, but we'll find out. A lot of benefit games are being played. I know some of them played last night, some are played tonight. You got some more playing Thursday, and you play these benefit games, folks, just to kind of see where you're at with your football program, who's making strides, who needs to work on things. What works, what don't. It's just a time where you can learn things. And we played Nettleton in this scrimmage game for a number of years. I mean, a number of years. Long back, I remember when we were with Coach Gore, they played Nettleton in the scrimmage all the way up. I mean, we've played Nettleton pretty much every year in the scrimmage game. It's always been a very entertaining game. Sometimes we get them, sometimes they get us, but you know, I think what they're going to do here is they're going to play the first half just like it's supposed to be played, and I'm pretty sure the second half is going to have a running clock, and because you want kids to be conditioned, and I think they're going to try to help this young man up off the field here. Still do not know who it is, cannot see a number, and I am not going to speculate unless I can see a number, folks. It's not right to do that to family members who are watching. Looks to be not for sure. It's hard to see when he got up, and Trying to look, he's got a number on his shoulder pad. I just cannot really see it. And he's got a family member there with him in the cart. So we're not going to speculate it, folks. We just do know that we've got an injury to the right leg. He's got an airsoft cast on it. And let's just hope that's precautionary. And let's just hope that this young man's going to be okay and he can get back with this football team. That's what you want. They're going to cart him on off. And we'll see. Let's pray this young man's going to be fine. I think we do have an ambulance coming, so they're going to take him over there to the far side and get him the medical attention he needs. So he did give a thumbs up. Lucky he is in pain, but just pray this young man's going to be okay. That's the main thing. 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. Nettleton has a lead 7-0 over the Osceola Seminoles on a 9-yard touchdown run by number 5, Curtis Smith. Extra point was good, and that was done with the turnover. We threw an interception right down the middle of the field. That led to the only score of the ball game. You see the players on the far side are over there on that side by side. They're trying to let their teammate know that they care about him, they love him. It's good stuff. Nothing like high school football, folks. Nothing like it. Again, I want to thank everybody for watching. Hey, I appreciate everybody watching. Appreciate everybody watching. Let's see here. Tay Diggs Hunter says they're watching on vacation in Puerto Rico. Now, that's what I'm talking about right there, when you can watch the Seminole Nation in Puerto Rico. There's a snap. Bell's going to give it to Schuyler. He's hitting the backfield, but he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Let's just say it's no gain there to the 30, back to the 35-yard line, be 2nd and 10. But when you can go on vacation in Puerto Rico and click on the Seminole Nation and watch also Seminole football, folks, that's what I'm talking about. Get the best of both worlds. You get a great vacation in Puerto Rico, and then you get to watch the great Seminoles. What else can you ask for? I mean, is there anything else? Don't roast me on that. I'm just talking. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver set. There's a snap. Going to throw it down, flat out here, but it's thrown behind him, and it's going to be a loss back to the 40-yard line. Number 9, Blake Brown, makes that tackle. Pass was complete to Draylon Heyman. It was just thrown a little bit behind him. It's going to be a loss. And it'll be 3rd down, 3rd and 15 for your Seminoles. Got to go the opposite direction. I like the play call. It was just thrown a little bit behind him. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter with your score. Nettleton 7, Osceola 0. Take a timeout. Let our sponsors get a word in. We'll be right back.
Fiskcase Corporation wishes the Seminoles the best of luck this season. Fiskcase is now hiring for production, engineering, and maintenance positions. Benefits include, but not limited to, medical, dental, and vision insurance, vacation time, and 401k contributions. Fiskcase has excellent compensation and training programs for advancement. You can apply on Indeed or call 870-563-3541. Become essential with Fiskcase. Fiskcase is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation. Gary's Pizza, owned by Gary and Billy Ann Hugel, is located at 1275 West Kaiser in Osceola and has been making pizzas since 1984. With over 3 decades of experience, you can taste the difference experience makes. Gary specializes in create your own specialty pizzas, wings and things, sandwiches, calzones, nice variety of starters, and dessert options. Don't forget, Gary's also has shaved ice with over 40 flavors. You can dine in, carry out, or get delivery by calling 870-563-0808. Gary's Pizza is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation.
And we are back. Start of the second quarter. Nettleton 7, Osceola 0. Seminoles have the ball. Be 3rd down and 15 right at the 40-yard line of Nettleton. Councilman Gary Cooper says, go Seminoles. Thank you for watching tonight. Fred Davis says, let's go Noles. Yes, sir. Philip White's on here from Blythe. Good to have him. That's an alumni. Appreciate everybody for the prayers for that young man. Yes, we pray that he is going to be okay. And maybe it's not as bad as it kind of seemed there, so he can get back. Tell you what, we got it back a little early. That minute break, usually a minute's not fast enough. They're usually already playing by now. We're trying to squeeze commercials in during the breaks, but they gave them a little extra break that time. 10 minutes is on the clock. Second quarter. Good night for football here, folks. Shotgun formation for your Osceola Seminoles. 4 wide receivers set. And there's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. He's going to have to try to get out of there. He's going to be sacked. Sacked back to about the 46-yard line. Number 90. That's Jordan Pegram. He makes the sack. Been lost back to the 46-yard line. About a 6-yard loss. 4th down and long. For your Seminoles. Seminoles in punt formation. I think that's Heyman that's going to do the punting. I'll try to flip this field. Referees in the middle of the field. I guess they're going to get them together. Had a little extra curricular stuff there after the play. But I don't think it was meant. It was just Pegram from Nettleton gets up, kind of straddles our quarterback. Our team didn't like that, so referees get them together and say, hey, look, sportsmanship's going to be number 1 here. Ain't going to have no problems, which I understand it. Once again, punt formation for your Seminoles. There is a snap. Good snap. High end over end kick. Good punt there. Seminoles just need to go get it. Keep it from going in the end zone. Good job there. It rolls to about the 7-yard line. 8-yard line. You can't beat that. Good job. Flip the field. Now we just need our defense to come out here, folks, and just hold them back here and make them punt deep in their end zone. And maybe we could flip the field and get the ball back. First and 10 for the Nettleton Raiders. Ball sitting right out about the 8-yard line. Got to go 92 yards. Quarterback is in the shotgun while we're one running back to his right. There's the snap. And gives it to the running back. He's hitting the backfield. Hit immediately by number 15, Jeremiah Jacobs. Hell, Jeremiah almost, folks, took the handoff. That's how fast he was in that backfield there. Lost back to about the 4-yard line. 4-yard loss, should be second, about 14. Good job there by the defense. Got to watch the deep ball here. Cannot get beat deep. This is an area where they'll try to isolate their wide receiver on our D-back. No safety help. They'll try to throw it over the top. Got to be careful here. Cannot get beat. Now you're going to have help on the far side, but your near side wide receiver is going to be one-on-one. There's a snap. And that's what he's going to do. He's going to try to throw it over the top. And it's going to be incomplete. We got flags everywhere. It's going to be a pass interference on Osceola, and that's just because Jerry never turned around and looked at the ball. They just threw the jump ball up, exactly what I thought they would do. And I'm not going to say it's bad coverage. Jerry just got to get his head turned around. He gets his head turned around, he doesn't get that call. But he never looked for the ball. He was in the grill of the wide receiver, and be a 15-yard penalty and a first down for the Nettleton Raiders. Yes, folks, that is Jerry Long, number 2, deep back. Your state MVP in basketball, state championship basketball team, Jerry Long. Helping the football team out here. Shotgun formation, ball sitting at the 19-yard line. There's a snap. and trying to bounce it outside. He is going to get bounced outside to the 25, up to about the 27-yard line. We got 2 flags way back here at the 21-yard line. We'll be holding again by the Nettleton Raiders. Folks, what happened there, our interior lineman on defense was right there. They were right there for to make the tackle, and when he bounced it outside, they tried to run after him. And a lot of times when you're a lineman on offense, you just grab, and pull him to the ground, and it just happens. 15-yard penalty, or sorry, 10-yard penalty. Should go back to about the 9-yard line. Should repeat the down, be first down. It's got to be the 9. Yes, right at the 9, almost the 10. Still be first down, 1st and 20 for the Raiders. 4 wide receivers set this time, shotgun formation. Gonna look to the sideline and get to play. Double safeties this time. There's a snap. Gonna give it to the running back. Jeremiah one more time was in the backfield, just could not bring him down. He's gonna get across the 20 to about the 22-yard line. 23-yard line. So almost back to the line of scrimmage. Jeremiah Jacobs was in the backfield. He just misses the tackle, but hey, got it. You can't fault that young man. Folks, he's a sophomore. He is a beast. We have seen Jeremiah since he was a baby. His mama Summer used to bring him to Opar. He played football. He played soccer. He played baseball. Heck of a baseball player. He is an athlete. Jeremiah is going to be a dandy for the Seminoles this year. Shotgun formation one more time. 3 wide receivers to the far side. Everything else is in tight. Pope is your running back. There's a snap. Going to give it to Pope. He's looking for a hold. He does get a hold up to about the 30-yard line. Be a first down, 1st and 10 for the Nettleton Raiders. Right at about the 30-yard line. Again, you got to ask this defense to bend. We just cannot break. 6:47 left here in the second quarter. 7-0 Nettleton leading. Maddox Hampton is the quarterback for the Raiders. There's a snap. Give it to that running back one more time. Hit the backfield. He's going to get some positive yards. Up to about the 33-yard line.
Number 22, Colin Shelton, on the carry.
Going to bring up second down, 2nd and about 8. That time that was number 12, Zayden Buchanan, was in the backfield. One man goes into motion. There's a snap. They're going to give it to the running back. Good positive yardage across the 40 to the 41-yard line. Folks, that hole was wide open there. And it worked for them. Another first down for the Nettleton Raiders.
Gives number 22, Shelton, picks up another Raider first down.
Quarterback did a good job there of just holding that ball long enough to see where the defense was and turned it loose. Running quarterback's back in the game. He's going to take the snap. We've got a whistle. The offsides against Osceola. Man.
Offsides against the North. 5-yard penalty.
Be a 5-yard penalty. Moves the ball up to the 46-yard line. 1st and 5 for the Raiders. Buchanan back in it, or Hampton back in it at quarterback. One man's in motion. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Got the wheel route, and he's wide open. Just could not complete it. Man was in motion. Number 3, that's Braylon King. Nobody went with him out of the backfield, folks. He was wide open. Just could not make the completed pass. That's something that they'll have to work on there, especially at halftime, knowing that they'll come back to it in the second half. They had it, just could not convert it. Shotgun formation one more time. Maddox Hampton, sophomore quarterback for the Raiders. He's going to throw in the flat out there. He's got a man that's complete across the 50. Down to about the 48, 47-yard line. Another first down for the Nettleton Raiders. We've got a flag on the play. See what the flag's for. Holding against Nettleton. So that's going to negate that play. Going to move the ball back to about the 38, between the 38 and the 39-yard line. So that's a break for Osceola there. Second down and about 12. Shotgun formation. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. They're chasing him. Still chasing him. He's going to run now across the 35. And he's going to be rocked at the 41-yard line by Jeremiah Jacobs. Man. Young kid will lay the wood, folks. I'm just telling you. Got to be careful, though, hitting up high there. Third down here. 3rd and 9 for the Raiders. Everything's in tight here. 3 wide receivers set. Keandre Pope is the lone running back. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Going to throw. And it's intercepted. Intercepted by number 2. That's Jerry Long. Good job there, folks. He don't have just good hands on that basketball court. He's got good hands on the football field, too. Made up for the play a while ago when he got the pass interference. Gets the turnover for the Seminoles, and good job there by number 2, Jerry Long, senior defensive back for your Osceola Seminoles. And let's see what we can do here, folks. We'll get the ball in the second half. You got 5:29 to get the ball down the field, put it in the end zone. We'll see what happens here. I like to call it a 2-for-1. You can get it in the end zone. You get the ball in the second half. You got a chance to score again. That's 2-for-1, folks. Just a little philosophy we go by here. I'll cost you no extra for that. 2 wide receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Shotgun formation. TJ Bell is your quarterback. One man comes into motion. There's a snap. They're going to give the delayed hand. No, they're going to give to Jerry Long. He's across the 50. 45, 40. 35 out of bounds over there on the far side. And good job there, folks, of a little misdirection, trickeration is what I call it, because you didn't know who actually had the football. That's a good play right there. Give it to Jerry Long. He comes right back after the interception, has a good run. I think he's going to come off the field now. He's got his shoe in his left hand, so he's going to have to get that shoe back on. But nevertheless, great job there by Jerry on that run. Seminoles got it 1st and 10 on the 35-yard line of Nettleton. See if we can keep pushing this ball down the field. Shotgun formation one more time. There is a snap. Running back. Hit at the line of scrimmage down to about the 31-yard line. That's Skylar Young one more time. He's going to get at least, 3, we'll call it 4 yards. Second down and 6 at the 31. Good positive yards here. Things are going well right now for Osceola on this possession. 4:50 left in the second. 7-0 Nettleton. Shotgun formation one more time. And you got one man that's off sides for Nettleton. Tried to time the snap. So that's a 5-yard penalty. I'm not sure to give them a first down. Maybe about 1 yard short. Yeah, they're going to be 1 yard short. Goes down to the 26-yard line. Got to have the 25. So it's going to bring up a second down and 1 for Osceola. Trying to punch this ball in the end zone here before the half. Two wide receivers to the near side, two to the far side. Shotgun formation. Bell is your quarterback. One man comes into motion. There's a snap. Going to throw it out to our wide receiver, 25, 20, down to the 15-yard line. That is number 10. That's Aiden Heyman. And a good play call right there by your Osceola Seminoles. Another first down at about the 15-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Osceola, and this crowd's getting into this ball game. Seminoles trying to get in. They're in the red zone right now, being inside the 20 at the 15. Shotgun formation one more time. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Throws the, well, it was supposed to be the post route there, and it was a miscommunication between wide receiver and quarterback because Keenan Jackson cut it off and we went deep. So it's just a miscommunication, but that's something that happens in preseason games, folks. You're still learning the offense. You're trying to get everything ready to go. Be 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line. Shotgun formation one more time. And there's a snap. Quarterback's going to roll to his right. Still rolling to his right. He looks. He throws it. It is incomplete. A little bit too high. Just a little bit too high. But, hey, I like the play call, especially rolling out to your right there. TJ does a good job of getting that ball out. And it was just a little bit high for Jerry Long out there. So still like the play call. I know a lot of people say, well, he could have run. Well, he could have, maybe. Got a few yards, but he had Jerry Long open out there. I like trying to get it to him. 3rd down. Got to get to about the 5-yard line to get this first down. One man into motion. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to keep it. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard loss. And it's going to bring up 4th down, 4th and 11 for Osceola. And not much room there. I think he wanted to hand it off, but he saw that the linebacker was there, so he tried to run. Just wasn't much room. So nothing you can do there. I think we're going to run this play clock down here. And I think we're going to try to take maybe our last timeout here in just a second. Yep, be a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. Back after 1 minute.
Ed Harshman and Harshman Rentals, located at 202 West Johnson in Osceola, can meet all of your residential and storage rental needs. Harshman's has apartments and housing located throughout Osceola and Mississippi County, both furnished and unfurnished, available for rent. You can contact Harshman Rentals at 870-563-3694. Ed Harshman and Harshman Rentals are a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation.
The Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is located at 1100 West Kaiser in Osceola and can be reached at 563-5700. The Sandbar Grill is a family-owned restaurant established in 2007. Sandbar Grill features certified Angus steaks, seafood, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Owners Harry and Jeanette Keats are lifelong Osceola residents and welcome everyone with a smile. Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
And we are back here at Seminole Stadium. 3:38 left here in the second quarter. Nettleton 7, Osceola 0. 4th down and about 15 is what you're looking at. I'm sorry, 4th down to about 11. Apologize. Trying to get down to the 5-yard line. See what happens here. Got to get at least to the 5. Would be awesome if we could punch this in right here before the half. Four wide receivers set, shotgun formation. Bell is your quarterback. One man in motion. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to roll to his right. He's looking, still looking. Looks to the throwback. Still looking to the throwback. Throws it to the back of the end zone. He's got a man, but he's going to be out of bounds. Out of bounds. He's out of the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. And the ball will be turned over to the Nettleton Raiders. Hey, I like it, folks. I tell you what I like even more. You can see that Tyler Bell has got scrambling ability. And I like that because a lot of times when they're blitzing, you got to be able to get outside that pocket and find the receiver. He found the receiver there. He was there, just kind of overthrew him, but that's going to come in time. I like it. I just think that I think the kid is going to be fine at quarterback. He did everything he could there, just was a little high, but it's going to be fine. Got to come back and keep him out of this end zone here before the half, though, with 3:26 left in the second. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Gives it to the running back. He's got positive yards, and he may go. He's at the 35, 40. No, he's not going to go the outside there to the 45. It's number 1, Keandre Pope. And, folks, what he's doing, he's getting behind the center. Whichever way the linebacker goes, he goes the opposite direction. You're going to have to get the lineman to crash on that. First and 10 at the 45-yard line. There's a snap. Going to throw the out route. And he got him in the backfield for a loss. Good job there by number 3, Logan Slayton out there. He jumped the route. He saw it coming. And he got him for a loss. Good job there. Same formation one more time for the Raiders. And we're going to jump off sides. Going to jump off sides. 72 for us. Jumps off sides right in the middle of the line there. So they're going to get 5 yards back on that. Be second down and 10 from the 45-yard line. Full wide receiver set this time. Shotgun formation for the Raiders. There's a snap. Gives it to the running back. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage. Good job there by them. A big defensive lineman for your Osceola Seminoles. They wasn't going to let him through there that time. They crashed it and did an excellent job. Excellent job. Deontay Scott, number 52, was in there. Big 72. I don't have a number for him. So I'm not sure who it is. We'll try to check that number. 54. Taylon Hooks. Good job on the defensive line there. Third down and 11 for the Nettleton Raiders. Spread out. Pope is your running back. Hampton is your quarterback. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to roll. Still rolling. Still rolling. And he throws. And it is incomplete. Incomplete. Fourth down. The clock's going to stop, too. That's what's so great about this. Fourth down. 4th and 11. And we'll see what Nettleton's going to do here. I would think you'd have to punt it just to make sure they don't turn it over right here in the middle of the field and give Osceola opportunity right here before the half. Quarterback is your punter also. He looks to be in punt formation. We'll just see. He's going to look. Almost jumped off sides there. There's a snap. And he does. That's an awful punt. Shanked off the side of his foot. Gonna go up to about the 42-yard line. That's great field position for Osceola. Great field position. So 1st and 10 for Osceola. We got 1 minute 37 seconds left here before the half. Clock is running. Well, they stopped the clock. Was running. 1:24 left. Hey, not a bad first half. 2 teams, first game of the season. Getting a lot of kids in, getting to play. Both teams have opportunities. Both teams have had turnovers. So stuff they're going to clean up. Both teams have penalties. Not a bad first half either way. 1:24 left here in the second. 7-0. Nettleton leading Osceola. One man's in motion. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look. Going to throw it out to Jerry Long at the 40. He's going to dance across the 45. Has a good burst of speed up to about the 50-yard line.
Jerry Long.
8-yard gain, be second down and 2.
Second down and 1.
Well, I'm sorry, they're going to give him across the 50 to about the 49. That's a good spot. So it'll be second and 1. I like the play call there. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Another bubble pass. Good job there. Just cannot get past the receivers, the defenders out there. Number 7, Draylon Heyman, is going to have a loss. And we've got a flag. Flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
Come in late, so we'll see what that penalty's for. See what that penalty's for here. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Raiders. Must be a late hit. It's what usually that is when you got them gained up like that. Once they blow that whistle, folks, you got to stop. That's how you get a kid hurt. Nevertheless, Osceola will have great field position at the 41-yard line with 1:03 left here in the quarter.
Play, automatic first down.
So it'll be 1st and 10 on that unsportsmanlike. Again, 4 wide receivers set. There's a snap. Bell's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. Throws the out route, and it is complete. Good job there, Keenan Jackson. That's the first catch for Keenan Jackson tonight. Folks, I'm going to tell you something. Keenan Jackson's got all the talent. He's long, he can catch, and he's got speed. If you can get him rolling, he is a huge weapon for Osceola. Good pitch and catch there from TJ Bell to Keenan Jackson. 1st and 10 for Osceola at the 30-yard line. 56 seconds left in this half. There's the snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. Now he's trying to get out of there. He's going to take a sack. Man, you can't take that sack there. What you got to do, folks, you got to get rid of it. Just throw it away. Nevertheless, he tried to make something happen with his feet. I understand it. But that's going to run a lot of clock. And it moves us back all the way to about the 37, almost the 38-yard line. And there's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw one more time. Trying to get his feet set. Still looking. Throws downfield. Got a man open at about the 8-yard line. He's out of bounds. Draylon Heyman, I believe, was that wide receiver. Nope, that's number 2. That's Jerry Long. Good job there. Pitch and catch for Jerry Long. Seminoles will have it 1st and goal at the 7-yard line with 14.2 seconds left. No timeouts. So if you get tackled in bounds, you've got to hurry because we cannot stop the clock. So anything here, either you got to get the ball to the outside where they can get out of bounds, or you got to get it to the end zone. Cannot take a sack here. And I think, let's see here. Nettleton's going to take a quick timeout. Yep, Nettleton's going to take a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout with them. Back after a word from our sponsors.
The Willis Clinic is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation. Medical Director Dr. Sharita Willis is wishing the Seminoles a safe and successful season on the field. The Willis Clinic is located at 616 West Lee, and their hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Willis Clinic can be reached at 870-563-2545. The Willis Clinic is serving your total health care needs. The Willis Clinic is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
And we are back here at Seminoles Stadium, playing on Maurice Carthon Field. 14 seconds left here before the half. Seminoles will have the ball in the second half. Seminoles are knocking on the door. Ball sitting at the 7-yard line. Nettleton called a timeout. Try to make sure they get their defense right. Again, folks, we don't have any timeouts. cannot take a play here to where you get tackled in bounds because you may not get lined up. Be huge if we can get it in the end zone right here. Ball's at the 7. Shotgun formation for Osceola. TJ Bell is the quarterback. Young's in the backfield with him. There's the snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He throws it to Young, but he's hit around the 5-yard line, the 4-yard line, and they got to go. They got to hurry up. We got a whistle. What's the whistle for here? Find out what the whistle's for. 3.2 on the clock. That's what I try to explain to you. We get it to the 4-yard line, but it's going to be hard to get that play off, but the referees have stopped play here. We just got to see what the problem is. And now they're going to say that's the half, I think. Yeah, so whatever happened, I don't know what happened. I'm going to try to watch it here for a second, see if we get some kind of explanation.
Looks like that's the end of the quarter.
I mean, I guess what I don't understand is the referee stopped the play. Referee stopped the play. And I don't know why they stopped the play, because Osceola was trying to get to the ball to either spike it or go for another play. But nonetheless, they say the quarter's end. So that's halftime. Halftime, folks, with your score. Osceola trailing 7-0 to the Nettleton Raiders. What we'll do right now is we'll take a timeout, let our sponsors get a word in, back with a halftime show here in just a few minutes.
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the official bank and premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, including personal banking, online banking, business banking, savings accounts, loans, CDs, and IRAs. Stop by First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, located at 1460 West Kaiser in Osceola, and see Bank President Greg Reese and Teller Supervisor Taylor Lucius for all your banking needs. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, member FDIC.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate. And you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole. Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with an equal opportunity to be successful. The Osceola School District is committed to providing an equal opportunity in its educational programs that assure each student of attaining the level of knowledge, skills, ideas, values, and attitudes necessary to achieve the greatest personal development possible. The Osceola School District says, go Seminoles! Fiskcase Corporation wishes the Seminoles the best of luck this season. Fiskcase is now hiring for production, engineering, and maintenance positions. Benefits include, but not limited to, medical, dental, and vision insurance, vacation time, and 401k contributions. Fiskcase has excellent compensation and training programs for advancement. You can apply on Indeed or call 870-563-3541. Become essential with Fiskcase. Fiskcase is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation. Gary's Pizza, owned by Gary and Billy Ann Hugel, is located at 1275 West Kaiser in Osceola and has been making pizzas since 1984. With over 3 decades of experience, you can taste the difference experience makes. Gary specializes in create your own specialty pizzas, wings and things, sandwiches, calzones, nice variety of starters, and dessert options. Don't forget, Gary's also has shaved ice with over 40 flavors. You can dine in, carry out, or get delivery by calling 870-563-0808. Gary's Pizza is a proud supporter of the Seminole.
Ed Harshman and Harshman Reynolds, located at 202 West Johnson in Osceola, can meet all of your residential and storage rental needs. Harshman's has apartments and housing located throughout Osceola and Mississippi County, both furnished and unfurnished, available for rent. You can contact Harshman Rentals at 870-563-3694. Ed Harshman and Harshman Rentals are a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation.
The Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is located at 1100 West Kaiser in Osceola and can be reached at 563-5700. The Sandbar Grill is a family-owned restaurant established in 2007. Sandbar Grill features certified Angus steaks, seafood, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Owners Harry and Jeanette Keats are lifelong Osceola residents and welcome everyone with a smile. Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole. The Willis Clinic is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation. Medical Director Dr. Sharita Willis is wishing the Seminoles a safe and successful season on the field. The Willis Clinic is located at 616 West Lee, and their hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Willis Clinic can be reached at 870-563-2545. The Willis Clinic is serving your total health care needs. The Willis Clinic is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
Joe Harris Jr. is a proud supporter of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Joe Harris Jr. is running for mayor for the city of Osceola in 2022. Joe says together we can rebuild our downtown, create more options for our children, expand activities for our seniors, support our industries and small businesses, and have a cleaner, safer, and better Osceola. Let's make Osceola the ideal place to live, work, and play again. Joe Harris Jr. for mayor is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Mi Pueblo Authentic Mexican Restaurant is located at 1720 West Kaiser in Osceola. At Mi Pueblo, you can experience the finest Mexican food there is. Mi Pueblo is open 10:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily and is available for dine-in or carry-out. You can contact Mi Pueblo at 870-563-8292. Owner Jose Marquez is an Osceola Seminole alumni and wishes the Osceola Seminoles good luck on the season. Mi Pueblo is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Farm Bureau Insurance Grant Barnett Agent is a proud supporter of Osceola Seminole Athletics. You can call Grant for all your auto, home, and life insurance needs. Farm Bureau also does financing through Farm Bureau Bank. Farm Bureau is located at 3125 West Kaiser in Osceola, and you can reach Grant at 870-563-6561 or 870-316-4212. Farm Bureau Insurance Grant Barnett Agent is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation.
And we are back here at Seminole Stadium. Halftime, Nettleton leading 7-0, and folks, we don't have a lot of stats to talk about here. The only score in the ball game was 3:52 left in the first quarter. 9-yard touchdown run by number 5, Curtis Smith. Extra point was good, and that's all the scoring we've had here in the first half. And folks, you know, we're just seeing two teams here that's kind of figuring out a lot of stuff. The defense have played very well for Osceola. They turned the ball over a few times, and that's been the problem on both teams. Seminoles had a good opportunity there right there before the half, trying to get the ball in the end zone and just could not get it in for, I really don't know what the reason was. We don't have any update on that, but nevertheless, we could not get it in there at the half. But we'll have an opportunity right here in the second half for coming out and being on offense first. Folks, don't forget, if you're watching us on the Seminole Nation Facebook page, please like our page, share the page. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. We need to get that to almost to 1,000, they said, so we need to try to get that to 1,000. Appreciate everybody watching tonight. Folks, I do not have an update on the kid that was hurt from Nettleton, but reading some of our comments here, it looks to be that the injured Nettleton Raider was number 8, Kylan Goodlow. He is a defensive back for junior class for the Raiders. Speculating that it could be a possible broken leg. They are taking him to Jonesboro, what I understand. So let's just please keep this kid and his family in your prayers. One of the ladies that's posted on here is Miss Keita Goodlow. A lot of y'all know Miss Keita Goodlow, heck of a lady. Worked with her many a day at the Osceola Police Department over the years, and she is a great individual. And folks, so just keep prayers coming for number 8. That is Kylan Goodlow. Hope for a speedy recovery for that young man. Folks, just talking a little bit about what we got in the future here. First game of the season will be against the Newport Greyhounds on August 26th, which is not this Friday, but next Friday here at Seminoles Stadium, folks. We need a crowd out here like we've got tonight. We've got a heck of a crowd. The Greyhounds want to come over here and do nothing more than knock us off. I'm going to tell you, over the years, last few times we played Newport, Osceola had the upper hand. When Robert Hooks was coaching, we played them, and we got them there and got them here. So they're going to want revenge. They're going to come out here and try to knock us off next Friday night. But I don't know, Coach Jamie Carter and his coaching staff is going to have this Seminole team ready to go, and we're going to have a good matchup between Osceola and Newport. Folks, over the years, mercy. Some of the battles between Osceola and Newport. I can remember Coach Keaty was the coach at Newport. They had a heck of a team. Coach Gore had a heck of a team. You talking about battles between two teams. I mean, you go to Newport, it was sold out. You come to Osceola, it was sold out. Great battles between two historic programs. I talked with David Black last week. He is the voice of the Newport Greyhounds over there on their live stream and also on the radio. Does an excellent job, him. I know his son's there. Hayden Schultz, all that crew over there with Newport there. They do an excellent job. They'll be over here next Friday night. We'll have the Seminole Nation ready to go next Friday night. Big battle, non-conference battle between your Osceola Seminoles and the Newport Greyhounds. Tell you what, right now we've got about, the clock's at 0. They done reset it to 10. Ball's going to be marked at the 30-yard line. What's going to happen here in the second half, folks, is going to be a shorter second half. Play the first half just like a regular football game. But here in the second half, what you're going to have is more of an abbreviated game. You're going to see a lot of kids get in. It's going to be more of an abbreviated game. No kicking, I don't think. You'll see just a little bit more of a scrimmage game. We don't need no more injuries on either team here. We've got a season to play. And you just want to play this benefit game tonight and kind of see where you're at, what you need to work on, and get it corrected for next week. Start the non-conference schedule. Justin Lewis says, "Let's go Seminoles." Thank you so much for being on here tonight.
Seminoles start on offense at the 30-yard line.
Seminoles going to come back out on offense. Ball sitting at the 30-yard line. TJ Bell, quarterback. Skylar Young in there with him. 4 wide receiver set. And we're waiting on the chain gang. Here they come. As soon as we get the chain set, we'll start this third quarter. I want to thank everybody for watching tonight on the Seminole Nation. This was our game where we were trying to make sure everything worked and make sure we get some of our sponsors in. We still got to make some sponsor ads. If you want to sponsor, get with me on Facebook, or you can call me, send me a message, whatever you want to do. We'll get in touch on sponsoring. We'd love to have you sponsor. Folks, that's how we make it happen, is the sponsors. They are the one that make the magic happen, and we appreciate them. First and 10, ball's at the 30. One man in motion. There is a snap. Quarterback's going to hand the ball off. Skylar Young across the 30, 35. He's going to be hit and knocked almost to about the 39-yard line. It's about a 9-yard gain. Going to be second down and 1 for your Seminoles.
8-yard gain on the play, second down and 2.
They're going to say 8 yards, so it'll be second and 2. Ball sitting at the 38-yard line. There's a snap. Gives it to Young one more time. Just nowhere to go this time. Got a flag on the play. Also coming in late. They saw it the first time. They wasn't going to let it happen again. They were waiting on it. See what the flag's for here. They're going to talk about it. And they're going to wave the flag off. No flag on the play. 1 yard loss. Going to bring up a third down, 3rd and 3 for Osceola. And I think this clock will run, so this is going to be a shortened game here in the second half. That's what I'm understanding, folks. 3rd and 3. Shotgun formation for your Seminoles. TJ Bell is your quarterback. There's a snap. He's going to throw. It is complete. Trying to get away. Still trying to get away. He's dancing. And just not going to be nowhere to go. It was complete to number 7. That's Draylen Heyman. And good job by the Nettleton Raider defense there. They made sure that Seminoles couldn't get away, and that's going to bring a loss back to the 36-yard line. 4th down, 4th and 4 for Osceola, and I would think Osceola probably be in punt formation. Heyman. Draylen Heyman is going to be your punter. He's in punt formation. Right now, nobody deep for the Raiders. No play clock, so it's like it's taking forever to get this punt off. There's a snap. High end over end punt. Going to fall down. It's going to roll. Wherever it stops rolling at, that's where they're going to have the ball at. It's going to stop at about the 10-yard line. And Nettleton will have the ball 1st and 10 at the 10. That was Pope. He was going to catch it, and everything's dead here in the second half, so there'll be no live kicking. All they had to do is catch it, and it would have been dead right there. But he falls down, and it's a gift for Osceola. It's going to make Nettleton go 90 yards to get in the end zone. Here we go. Clock is running. 6:51 left here in the 3rd quarter. 7-0 Osceola trailing the Nettleton Raiders. Three wide receivers set to the near side, shotgun formation. There's a snap. Gives it to the running back. He's got positive yardage across the 15 to about the 16-yard line. Jeremiah Jacobs in there on the bottom of the pile for Osceola. Be 6 yards, gain of 6 on the play. 2nd and 4 for Nettleton. Look to the sideline. There's a snap. I'll give it to the quarterback or running back. That's Pope. He's across the 20, across the 25. Be knocked out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. That'd be a 1st down for the Raiders. Keandre Pope, 12th grader. Good looking running back for the Nettleton Raiders. Going to change quarterbacks. Number 5, Curtis Smith's going to be at quarterback now. Folks, usually when you see Curtis go to running back, either he's going to fake the handoff or he may hand it off or he's going to run it himself. Most of the time this is a running formation. There's a snap, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Across the 30, 35. It gets across the 40 up to the 41-yard line. Most of the time when you see him come in, folks, that ought to be an automatic sign that he's either going to hand the ball off or he's going to run it himself. He is a fast kid. He's got the only touchdown here tonight. And just like that, they switch quarterbacks back to the more of a passing quarterback as Maddox Hampton. And there's a snap. He's going to hand it off. Across the 40, right at the 44-yard line. About a 2-3 gain. That was number 22, Collins Shelton, running the ball that time for the Raiders. Second down and 7 for Nettleton. 4:11 left here in the third quarter. 7-0 Nettleton leading. Three wide receiver set one more time. There's a snap. One more time to the running back. Great yardage across the 50 down to about the 45, the 44-yard line. Across midfield, and it's a 1st and 10 for the Nettleton Raiders. Again, that's 22, Collins Shelton, getting that carry for the Raiders. Seminoles are shuffling linemen in and out, shuffling personnel in and out, trying to keep some fresh faces in there, fresh bodies in there. There's a snap. Gonna give it to the wide receiver. He's across the 40 and takes a lick. Jeremiah Jacobs. Run was by number 13, Quadarius Thompson. But good job by Jeremiah Jacobs coming up and making that stop. But that's not before. It's about a 7-yard gain down to the 37-yard line. Might see a little bit of fatigue setting in for both teams, especially our linemen on defense. There's a snap. Gives it to the running back one more time. He's got positive yards across the 35 down to about the 32-yard line. Be first down, 1st and 10 for Nettleton. Jerry Long gets that stop, number 2. 2:20 left here in the third quarter, 7-0 Nettleton leading. Shotgun formation. Shelton is your running back. One man in motion. There's a snap. Going to give it to Shelton one more time. He's hit, but he's going to have positive yards all the way up to about the 26-yard line. He was hit right in the backfield at the line of scrimmage. Just could not bring him down. Got positive yards. They're going to give him the 27-yard line. It's going to bring up second down. About 5 yards. And there's a snap. Big running lane up the middle, all the way down to about the 16-yard line. And right now, folks, Nettleton is just pushing the pile. The holes are open for their running backs, and they're just pounding the football right now. I think you're seeing a little fatigue. It's the first game of the season. Teams are conditioned, but they're we got some work to do. Ball's on about the 17-yard line. 1st and 10. They run into each other there. Pope. Ball's on the ground. Seminoles need to try to get on it. Scoop it. They're going to try to scoop it. Ball's still on the ground. We just need to jump on it. Just jump on the football. Who's got it? It's going to be a mad dash. We got to see who's got it. And Osceola does have it. Huge turnover right there for your Osceola Seminoles. Pope running to his own man in the backfield, and he tried to get away. The ball was stripped. I thought we was going to pick it up, scoop and score, but finally we jumped on it, and Osceola will have the ball 1st and 10 on the 40-yard line. That's a good job by the defense. They step up one more time and do what they're supposed to do. Great job there. Quarter's going to run out here, folks. The clock does not stop in the second half in the benefit game, so we're going to come to the end of the third quarter. Nettleton 7, Osceola 0. Back after a word from our sponsors.
Joe Harris Jr. is a proud supporter of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Joe Harris Jr. is running for mayor for the city of Osceola in 2022. Joe says together we can rebuild our downtown, create more options for our children, expand activities for our seniors, support our industries and small businesses, and have a cleaner, safer, and better Osceola. Let's make Osceola the ideal place to live, work, and play again. Joe Harris Jr. for mayor is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Mi Pueblo Authentic Mexican Restaurant is located at 1720 West Kaiser in Osceola. At Mi Pueblo, you can experience the finest Mexican food there is. Mi Pueblo is open 10:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily and is available for dine-in or carry-out. You can contact Mi Pueblo at 870-563-8292. Owner Jose Marquez is an Osceola Seminole alumni and wishes the Osceola Seminoles good luck on the season. Mi Pueblo is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics.
And we are back here. Seminole Stadium, Maurice Carthon Field. Start of the fourth quarter, 10 minutes on the clock. Be a running clock, so it won't last long. Seminoles better try to score on this possession. May not get the opportunity again. Four wide receivers set. TJ Bell is your quarterback. And there is a snap. Gives it to the running back. He's going the wrong direction. We got a loss. Man, big loss all the way back to about the 33-yard line. That's about a 7-yard loss. That was Moses Black in there, 23. Check that. .22, I apologize. That's Will Freeman. Sophomore. Shotgun formation one more time. Four wide receivers set. One man in the motion. There's the snap. Quarterback's going to keep it this time. He's trying to get around the side. He's just 35, out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. About a 4-yard gain. He's going to bring up a third down. Third and about 12. You got to get to the 50. Got to get to the 50 here. 8:48 left in this ball game. Play clock's at 10. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. Throws right down the middle of the field, and he overthrew everybody about 10 yards. About 10 yards, he overthrew them. Incomplete. And they're going to have to punt. Seminoles going to have to punt. 8 minutes left in this ball game. 7-0. Nettleton. Only score of the ball game was in the first quarter. 9-yard touchdown run by number 5, Curtis Smith. The extra point was good. And folks, we ain't had a score since. Traylon Heyman is going to be your punter. Trying to get personnel in. Still trying to get personnel in. The special teams is not live here in the second half, so they're allowing them to get everything where they need to get at. I think we're set now. High end over end punt. It's going to be taken at about the 22-yard line by number 13. That's Quadarius Thompson for the Nettleton Raiders. So at the 23-yard line, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Folks, again, as we get close to the end of this game, I want to thank our sponsors. Without them, this is not possible. I want to thank them so much. Over 10, 11 sponsors already this year. Appreciate them so much. That shows you how much they care about Osceola Seminole Athletics and Osceola Seminole football. We appreciate them so much for sponsoring the Seminole Nation. Without you, it would not be possible. And we appreciate it so much. There's a snap. Gives it to the running back. Pope, he's across the 25. Going to dive into the 30-yard line. To about the 31-yard line. 8-yard gain, be 2nd and 2 for the Raiders. But again, I want to thank everybody for sponsoring. We appreciate that so much. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight for this benefit game. We appreciate that also. Nice crowd here at Seminoles Stadium. Don't forget, a week from Friday, we will be back in Osceola Seminoles Stadium for the Newport Greyhounds. Got some people asking us about the time. Folks, it's a benefit game. So what they do in a benefit game is they play a little differently. I mean, with it being a first game and a benefit game, they play the first half. It's just like a regular football game. They play every stop, all the whistles, everything stops and everything's like that. But in the second half, they play a running clock just because they don't want anybody hurt. You got a lot of kids still trying to get conditioned. You know, we're early on. School just started for a lot of them, and here we are already playing. So they just play. The benefit games are just played more like a scrimmage game. Let me just say it that way. And there's a snap. Running back's going to get it. He's across the 30. Hit right at the line of scrimmage. I saw 32 in there. That's a good job by that young man. And I think they're going to have enough for the first down. Yep. So Nettleton will have the first down, but that's a lot better job there of your defensive line and them making that stop, closing them holes up, because Nettleton's had a lot of success inside tonight. Shotgun formation one more time for the Raiders. There's a snap to the running back. He's being chased on the far side. Good job of getting that young man. That's 72. Again, I don't have the number, don't match the name. So it's a good job by that young man bringing him down for Osceola. Be a second down for Nettleton. Kylan Shelton was their running back on that play. .4:33 left in this ball game. One man comes into motion. Quarterback's going to keep it. And just like we've said all night long, Cortez Smith comes in the ball game at quarterback. 9.5 times out of 10. He's going to run the football, and that's exactly what he did there. 1st and 10, ball sitting at the 48-yard line of Nettleton. 2 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Shotgun formation. Hampton is your quarterback. There's a snap. Handoff one more time. Across the 50, 45, across the 40, 35. Going to go down right about the 30, at the 29-yard line. Big gain there for number 22, Kylan Shelton. And they've had success all night long inside them tackles. Ball sitting right at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Nettleton Raiders with about 3:19 left in this ball game. There's a snap. One more time, but there's a host of Seminoles waiting on him this time. And a good job by that defensive line and them linebackers getting in there and making that stop. No gain there. Well, they're going to say it's a loss, so it's a loss of 1. It's going to be 2nd down and 11. For the Raiders. They're trying to run this clock out. 2:49 left. So they'll need to keep them out of that end zone. And there's a snap. Quarterback's going to keep it, throw a little pass out here. And good job there by the Seminoles. Number 12, Satan Buchanan, coming up and making that tackle. Good job there. Stayed at home. Picked up the running back out of the backfield, and a big play. They're going to be back to almost the original line of scrimmage. They're going to say it's a 2-yard gain. It'll be third down, 3rd and 9 for Nettleton. Checking the sideline. They're going to change the play. And here we go. Right on cue, right up the middle, across the 20, 15, down to about the 14-yard line. That's number 22. That's Kylan Shelton. Be first down. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Again, the ball sitting at about the 15-yard line, and we've got a injured Seminole on the field. Clock has stopped at 1:25 in this ball game. Just to check on the injury. Seminole is up, and he's going to walk off on his own power. I think that's number 10, Aiden Heyman. He has to come out. Good to see that young man walk off the field. Ball sent at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Nettleton Raiders. There's the snap. One more time right up the middle, and that's going to be a 15-yard touchdown run by number 22, Kylan Shelton. Nettleton's going to attempt the extra point. There's a snap. Hold down. The kick is up. And it is good. 1 minute, 14 seconds left in this ball game. Nettleton leading 14-0 over your Osceola Seminoles. And what you're seeing, folks, you're just seeing a lot of fatigue right now. Nettleton's got them big offensive linemen. Got a bunch of kids. They can sub. We're about 32 kids. But, hey, you know, I think you saw enough to know that Osceola is going to make some adjustments. And we're going to be ready for Newport next Friday night. Clock's at 42 seconds. It's running. Not much more here from Seminole Stadium tonight. 30 seconds on the clock. Seminoles going to come out and try to maybe run one play, maybe two. I think that's Tyler Bell in the ball game. Number 5 at quarterback. That's TJ Bell's brother. Tyler comes up this year as a 10th grader from the, throws a pass out here, and the wide receiver's not even looking at it. And it's going to fall incomplete. But Tyler comes up from a junior high team, won a conference championship last year. Good to see him in the ball game. And that's going to be the end of the ball game, folks. We just score. Nettleton Raiders 14, Osceola 0. Take a quick timeout, let our sponsors get a word in, come back with a post-game show here in just a minute.
Farm Bureau Insurance Grant Barnett agent is a proud supporter of Osceola Seminole athletics. You can call Grant for all your auto, home, and life insurance needs. Farm Bureau also does financing through Farm Bureau Bank. Farm Bureau is located at 3125 West Kaiser in Osceola, and you can reach Grant at 870-563-6561 or 870-316-4212. Farm Bureau Insurance Grant Barnett Agent is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the official bank and premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, including personal banking, online banking, business banking, savings accounts, loans, CDs, and IRAs. Stop by First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, located at 1460 West Kaiser in Osceola, and see Bank President Greg Reese and Teller Supervisor Taylor Lucius for all your banking needs. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, member FDIC.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation. Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with the equal opportunity to be successful. The Osceola School District is committed to providing an equal opportunity in its educational programs that assure each student of attaining the level of knowledge, skills, ideas, values, and attitudes necessary to achieve the greatest personal development possible. The Osceola School District says, Go Seminoles! Fiscase Corporation wishes the Seminoles the best of luck this season. Fiscase is now hiring for production, engineering, and maintenance positions. Benefits include, but not limited to, medical, dental, and vision insurance, vacation time, and 401k contributions. Fiscase has excellent compensation and training programs for advancement. You can apply on Indeed or call 870-563-3541. Become essential with Fiscase. Fiscase is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation. Gary's Pizza, owned by Gary and Billy Ann Hugel, is located at 1275 West Kaiser in Osceola and has been making pizzas since 1984. With over 3 decades of experience, you can taste the difference experience makes. Gary specializes in create your own or specialty pizzas, wings and things, sandwiches, calzones, nice variety of starters, and dessert options. Don't forget, Gary's also has shaved ice with over 40 flavors. You can dine in, carry out, or get delivery by calling 870-563-0808. Gary's Pizza is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation.
Ed Harshman and Harshman Rentals, located at 202 West Johnson in Osceola, can meet all of your residential and storage rental needs. Harshman's has apartments and housing located throughout Osceola and Mississippi County, both furnished and unfurnished, available for rent. You can contact Harshman Rentals at 870-563-3694. Ed Harshman and Harshman Rentals are a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation.
The Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is located at 1100 West Kaiser in Osceola and can be reached at 563-5700. The Sandbar Grill is a family-owned restaurant established in 2007. Sandbar Grill features certified Angus steaks, seafood, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Owners Harry and Jeanette Keats are lifelong Osceola residents and welcome everyone with a smile. Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. The Willis Clinic is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation. Medical Director Dr. Sharita Willis is wishing the Seminoles a safe and successful season on the field. The Willis Clinic is located at 616 West Lee, and their hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Willis Clinic can be reached at 870-563-2545. The Willis Clinic is serving your total health care needs. The Willis Clinic is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
Joe Harris Jr. is a proud supporter of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Joe Harris Jr. is running for mayor for the city of Osceola in 2022. Joe says together we can rebuild our downtown, create more options for our children, expand activities for our seniors, support our industries and small businesses, and have a cleaner, safer, and better Osceola. Let's make Osceola the ideal place to live, work, and play again. Joe Harris Jr. for Mayor is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Mi Pueblo Authentic Mexican Restaurant is located at 1720 West Kaiser in Osceola. At Mi Pueblo, you can experience the finest Mexican food there is. Mi Pueblo is open 10:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily and is available for dine-in or carry-out. You can contact Mi Pueblo at 870-563-8292. Owner Jose Marquez is an Osceola Seminole alumni and wishes the Osceola Seminoles good luck on the season. Mi Pueblo is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics.
And we are back here at Seminoles Stadium. Seminoles fall 14-0 to the Nettleton Raiders tonight for this benefit game here at Seminoles Stadium. Just look at the scoring. One but two scores on the night. One with 3:52 left in the first quarter. 9-yard touchdown run by number 5, Curtis Smith. Extra point was good. 7-0 at that point. And then right at the end of the ball game with 1:14 left in the fourth quarter, 15-yard touchdown run by number 22, Colin Shelton. The extra point was good. And, folks, that is it on the night. Folks, I mean, it's hard to sit here and tell you that you know, we wonder what happened here tonight or anything like that. You play these benefit games just to see, you know, how good you are or where you need to improve at. And you saw a lot of areas tonight where Osceola did some good things, but then you saw some things tonight you know they're going to have to work on. One being the defensive interior defense. And don't get me wrong now. Nettleton's got some big boys. They're over about 65, 70, 80 players, and they're bringing them in and out. Osceola's over here with 32. That's a difference between a 3A school and a 5A school, but still, we're going to have to work on some of the interior line there. And Seminoles have got to find a way to put the ball in the end zone. You saw it a couple times where we get into the red zone, just could not put the ball in the end zone. So that's something that we're going to have to work on as our offense there. But other than that, folks, I think we played good enough that we could have won this ball game tonight if everything would have went well. So you know what you got to work on. It doesn't get any easier because a week from Friday we got Newport coming in here for a non-conference game. Don't get me wrong, we want to win that one too. Then you got to go to Blytheville, then you got to go to Gosnell before you start your conference schedule. So you got to get everything worked out. That way when you get to your conference schedule, you are clicking on all cylinders. Want to thank everybody for watching here tonight. I appreciate you so much. Want to thank everybody watching on the Seminole Nation Facebook page and YouTube page. Means a lot to us to have you here tonight. This was our warm-up live stream for the season. Everything seemed to go very well. So we'll be ready to go from here on out as long as the internet holds out. So we appreciate the Osceola School District for allowing us to do this. I want to thank our sponsors just real quick. Our premier sponsor, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, Ms. Taylor Lucius and Greg Reese down there. Thank you so much for your sponsorship. Bugmobile Pest Control, that's Oscar Gonzalez and his sons, Jade and Jacob. Roller Swift Funeral Home, David Tucker, thank you so much. Gary's Pizza, that's Gary and Billy Ann Hugel. Thank you so much for your sponsorship. The Small Town Company, Tracy Callender and crew up there, thank you so much for your continued support of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Joe Harris Jr. for Osceola Mayor, thank you so much for coming on as a sponsor this year, Mr. Harris. The Willis Clinic, thank Tim and Dr. Willis and everybody up there at the Willis Clinic. It means the world to us that you continue to sponsor us year after year. The Osceola School District, Dr. Toriano Green, and Kristen Dedman, who's the school board president. I want to thank them so much for their sponsorship. Farm Bureau Insurance, Grant Barnett, agent. I want to thank Grant so much, folks, for all your insurance needs. Go see Grant Barnett out at Farm Bureau Insurance. Ed Harshman, Harshman Reynolds. Ed's been a long supporter of the Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation. We appreciate him so much. The Viscase Corporation, Dwayne Lucius, Tim Tucker, everybody out there at Viscase, thank you so much for your sponsorship. Mi Pueblo, Jose Marquez, the whole crew down at Mi Pueblo, thank you so much for your continued support of Osceola Seminoles and the Osceola Seminole Nation. And the Sandbar Grill, Harry and Jeanette Keats, thank you so much for what you do for Osceola, the great food that you have, and thank you for sponsoring the Seminole Nation. Folks, final here tonight, 14-0. Nettleton gets the win in the benefit game over your Osceola Seminoles. We'll be live next Friday night, a week from Friday, as Newport comes to town around the 640 area. You can watch us on the Seminole Nation Facebook page and YouTube page. For my son, Gage Eflin, I am Michael Eflin for the voice of the Seminoles, saying good night.